Happy Monday. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is Monday, a new week. Anyway, I did my weigh-in. I've posted my video and it went down a wait a minute. Let me look at this. It went down on I marked my chart wrong that I marked. It went down on one scale and it went up by 0.2 of a pound on another scale. All right. The scales are back to their shoot. I messed my paper up. They're back to their yesterday I had the same reading on both. Yeah, that's up. Okay. I put both my arrows down. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See? Am I seeing that right? Yeah, see how it went down on that one by 0.2 and went up on that one by 0.2. See, but yesterday they were the same. Anyway, yeah, these are the scales. They're over there. They're over there conspiring. I think they talk to each other at night and they say, okay, what are we going to do tomorrow when she steps on us? Okay, you weigh heavier. Okay, and I'll weigh heavier the next day. Anyway, all is good. It just runs on little batteries and its gravitational pull to the center of the earth. And yesterday was a hard day, in part because the weather was like cold and it was, I don't know. You know, my husband was off and it just, I don't know. I felt kind of like I was almost in a semi-hibernation state. And by literally 11:30, I had eaten what I had planned on eating all day. Yeah. And that doesn't usually end too well in the past for me because usually I will say, well, heck with it. I'll just eat what I want the rest of the day and restart tomorrow. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to eat the rest of the day. And or eat very little or be very mindful and make sure I get my water in and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up having an apple later on, and I wasn't I was a little bit hungry for a minute, but then I drank some water, and but not like starving or anything. I had plenty of food before 11:30 that was needed for my nutritional needs. But anyway, and caloric needs. And then I decided that, okay, get up, go to the gym. So I posted a video at the gym. Me and my husband went to Planet Fitness, and I didn't work out too hard or anything because I wasn't, I just wanted to get out and move around a little bit. So I did the bike and the rowing machine. And what else did I do? I walked around the gym a couple laps and because I didn't go on the treadmill. I did something else. Oh, the arm thing. There's an arm like pedal thing I did. But I had my husband film me on the rowing machine. And on that, you can see I carry a lot of weight in my middle. Like my arms and legs don't carry like as much as I weigh most of the fat. It's like kind of like carry it in my middle. And so I'm hoping to see maybe in a month, I'll have him film me again on that rowing machine and probably wear the same clothes, try to wear the same clothes and see if there seems like there's less like in the middle. That would be nice, you know. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's that. It's looking like at the rate things are going that my weight has stabilized this week. Maybe not any loss or gain by the time I weigh tomorrow because it's today on one scale I weighed exactly what I weighed, you know, a week ago, and tomorrow's when I do the math. But yeah, it's all good. Having stable weight that's not fluctuating too much is just like a win for me. And so anyway, if you want to like, subscribe, feel free and follow my videos or watch my videos. They're random. It's not all about like food or weight loss or anything like that. It's other stuff in my videos. All right. It's kind of like almost a diary for me. But yeah, so Oh, I posted a video yesterday that that said I forgot what I was going to say or something. So I had started to say when I went to Weight Watchers, they would do this thing at one point in time where if you lost, I don't remember if at first was like 10% of your body weight or 5%, they would give you like a little like recognition. At one time it was a pin, but then they turned to stickers. And I used to be so like, oh God, I hate when they do that because initially they would say, oh, Laura, you've lost X amount of pounds. And it's like doing the math, you can figure out what the person's starting weight is when you're saying 5% or 10%. And then they stopped doing that. So I think somebody must have maybe complained or they realized they were putting out people's weight because people are very private about their certain things, about their weight, maybe their age, their, what weight, age, politics, religion, whatever. Some people are really, really private, but I am 61 years old and I am today weighing 183.4 pounds on one scale, 183.8 pounds on another scale. And I started doing these daily weigh-ins on April 1st, and it wasn't for a full April Fool's Day joke. And I'm getting ready to fix my breakfast and I'm going to not try to eat all my food that I'm going to eat for the day before, lunchtime. But so I think I need to make sure that my breakfast is one of the breakfasts that I know that sustains me better because something, I don't know, maybe I was just hungry. But I also bought some, because I've given up on sugar sweets, I bought some sugar-free popsicles that have like, I think 10 or 15 calories. And I had one of them last night after I had the apple. And that like satisfied me, so one apple and a 15 calorie popsicle. So that was good. But yeah, I had plenty of food before 11:30 a.m. yesterday, so not like too much food, but not where you want to be having lunch and dinner like what you had before 11:30 a.m. Anyway, take care and have a good day. I have to take my mom to the doctor later this morning for her regular checkup. And then I have an appointment with my doctor and they're going to step me on that scale. They always do, and usually I refuse, and I'm just going to check it out to see what it was from last time. Because as I've said before, my birthday was in March, and I had my regular whatever checkup, and they had me on the scale, but I had been trying to lose a little bit weight before I went into that appointment prior to that. So I really started trying to get this weight off a little bit before my birthday, which was the middle of March. So I've been doing this a while. I am not having any like fast, oh my goodness, weight loss or anything, nor am I wanting that. I would really just like to get it off and keep it off, right? Get it off and keep it off slowly but surely. And I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, at least I'm not having the big gains and fluctuations from like binge eating and doing just, not being mindful with eating, which is something that I'm really good at. Talk fast and I walk fast, or I used to. I don't walk as fast as I used to, but I move fast around, and I come from a family where we eat fast, But yeah, sometimes you just got to slow down and think about what you're doing. All right, peace. Have a good day. Unedited video. Hope. I have this shirt that I wear to weigh in, it's like slipping. So I'm not sure how far down this shows. I'm not trying to be like provocative. All right. Bye-bye.